And all of a sudden he turns around and he gets down on one knee, and I said this. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sivan. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and recently I moved to Israel to live with my boyfriend, who is now my fiance. I can't believe I'm saying that, because seriously, I never thought this would happen. I think deep down I knew it one day would, but I just had such a crazy dating experience and situation happened in Vegas. It just wasn't working for me there, that I was losing so much hope when it came to finding someone, that the fact that I'm sitting here now talking about how I got engaged just blows my mind. It blows my mind, and I'm so happy that I'm doing this. But if you are single and looking for the love of your life right now, stick around until the end, because I have some tips that seriously helped me get through this entire experience that you will not want to miss. I'm gonna start by sharing how we met, just because it will be a good lead up to now. I don't want to just jump into how I got engaged and then I'll jump into how we actually got engaged. But it started on a birthright trip. For those of you that don't know what birthright is, it's an organized trip, and you go for 10 days all around Israel. It's very special, and I was staffing the trip and he was one of the soldiers. So I was a little intimidated at first to get to know him, just because I wanted to stay a little professional, and he was one of the participants. But I threw it all out the window because I knew I had to take a risk, and I found him very attractive, and I just knew that there was something there. There was something deep down telling me, just go talk to him. He's the one. I don't know how, I don't know why, but something was just speaking to me. And I don't know, we just hit it off right away. I ended up extending my trip and stayed with him for I think about 7 days. And then after the 7 days, he ended up following me back home to Vegas and stayed there for about 3 months. And then the whole coronavirus thing happened and things just kind of went crazy. And he ended up flying back here to Israel, and we did long distance for about 7 months. And when I say it was hard, okay? It's very tough being in a long distance relationship, especially when you know that you found the one. And yeah, we worked very hard on keeping that relationship and the sparks alive. After some thinking, I decided that I wanted to come and move here to be with him in Israel. So here I am, I'm living in Israel, and it's been a really fun journey. We've been in a lockdown, so it's just been a lot of movies, TV, shesh-bish, walks on the beach, eating, the usual things that you do in lockdown. Anyways, I've been here for about 2 months, and he just proposed, and I can't believe it. So I'm just really excited that we're about to embark on this new journey, this new chapter together. I just couldn't be more thrilled, and I feel really honored that I get to share this story with all of you. So for the reason you clicked on this video, how he proposed, it was really cute. I will say I was not expecting to get engaged in Blundstones and a cuckoo, which you will see in the video, meaning my hair tied in a bun and boots, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I was taken by surprise. I had actually woken up that morning in not the best mood. I was feeling a little under the weather, just really antsy and annoyed because we've been in a lockdown, and I'm just when is this going to end? So I was just in a mood, and we spent the day just walking the beach like we usually do. We got some coffee, we went grocery shopping. I wasn't thinking anything of it. And I know that whole day, that's just all that was on his mind. And I kept asking him, are you okay? Are you is everything okay? Can I help you with something? I feel like you're you're thinking something through. How can I help you? And he was like, no, I'm fine. I was like, whatever, I didn't think anything of it. And then sunset time, evening time came around, and he was like, let's go watch the sunset. I was like, okay. I didn't think anything of it because we usually go when we watch the sunset together. So like, yeah, sounds good. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go get ready. And I was like, okay. I was in leggings, a sweatshirt just from the day. I was like, we're just gonna go to a mountain and watch the sunset. Why do I need to go get ready? So I stayed in my outfit, and he went and got ready. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Maybe he just feels gross from the day. So he comes out in this nice sweater, jeans, and boots. And I was like, why'd you get all dressed up? Like, what's going on? And because he got so dressed up, I felt inclined to go and dress up myself. I just threw on a sweater, jeans, my Blundstones, and threw my hair in a nicer bun. I think I put on some mascara and I just stuck some earrings. I was like, whatever, this is gonna be it. This is my look for the sunset. And I wanted to match his vibe, so I was so happy he did that. We ended up driving to this little hill that's pretty close to our house. It has the most beautiful views of the water, and we just see the sunset so perfectly. It's gorgeous. And we hiked, it's like literally 5 minutes up this little mountain, and we get to the top, and right there on the mountain are two like empty chairs just chilling there. We had never seen them before. Nobody else was there. It was just two chairs on the mountain. It was so weird. And we were like, oh, let's go sit there. So we went and sat. We watched the sunset. Actually, it was right before the sunset. We had watched the sun like come down, and right as it was coming down, he had said to me, let's take some photos. I was like, okay, I love taking pictures. So I'm like, I'm down. Let's do some pictures. So he sets up the camera, and he's like taking his time setting up the camera. I was like, what is going on here? So we're like adjusting the camera, and he's getting the right angle, and he wants the sunset in the back. And I was like, sounds good. Like, I love this, yes. And I thought he was just gonna take some pictures, but he's like, let's just do video mode so that we could just get a bunch of pictures. You could just screenshot the video. And I was like, genius, let's do that. So we're just sitting there enjoying the sunset, and all of a sudden I feel his heartbeat just pounding. He was holding me, and we were looking at the sunset. It was so cheesy and beautiful. I loved it. And I feel his heartbeat just pounding. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, why is his heart beating so fast? So my heart started beating so fast, and I was like, why is my heart beating so fast? And all of a sudden he turns around and he gets down on one knee, and I said this.
Yes, right now. עכשיו?
כן, עכשיו.
Why? Why was that my reaction? Listen, there's something that happens to people when they get engaged. You kind of black out, and you just don't really think about what's going on. I mean, I was thinking about what's going on, but like, I didn't ever process what I would say. I never thought like, oh, how am I going to respond? Like, no, that never crossed my mind, and I wish it did, because that was my answer. I just said, really? Right now? Right now? Like, I was in absolute shock. I had no idea that that was going to happen. In fact, to rewind a little bit, as we were sitting on those two chairs looking out in the water, I was like, when would you want to get married? Like, what is your ideal date? You know, just kind of like pushing him to just kind of propose us someday. And he was like, oh, I don't know, this year, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, well, yeah, you definitely need to propose soon. So I did answer yes, by the way. In the video, when I showed my family, they were like, did you say yes? Like, yes, of course I said yes. It was just a very quiet yes. And I wanted to shout it from the mountain. It was just a quiet yes between me and him. And what was crazy after he proposed is we turned around and there was no one on the mountain. Like, we came up, there were the two chairs just empty. But then tons of people came to also watch the sunset, and it was just really busy. And after he was done proposing, everyone just disappeared. Like, nobody was on the mountain. It was insane. So we just kind of enjoyed the mountain by ourselves, and we just walked to every corner, and we were taking pictures, and we were just looking out into the water. And I was in shock. I was so excited. We were both amazed. And then that night, we didn't want to wait. I know some people like to just keep it between themselves and celebrate together for a little bit, but I was like, I need to tell my family. So I called everyone right away, and then we posted it on social media, and everyone was just so sweet with their responses. So thank you to everybody who reached out and called, sent lovely messages, and it didn't go unnoticed. And especially right now, while we are in a little bit of a lockdown, it just was really special to receive all those calls and messages, and it felt like we were celebrating with everyone, even if we were just together. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who did reach out. And yeah, we've just really been celebrating together and just, making fun meals and taking more pictures and just reflecting on the journey and what we would like to see happen this year for the two of us, and trying to plan a wedding and all of that fun stuff. So it's been a really fun time, really exciting time. And I just want to say to anybody who is single and looking for love, I don't want you to watch this video and be like, ugh, when's it going to happen to me? Because I did that and I regret it. And if you are going through that journey right now of dating and finding someone, I just want to say to not lose hope, because there were so many days that I would just come home after a day and just bawl my eyes out and say, why is this not working out? Why have I not found the one? I was doing so much praying and meditating and soul searching and just manifesting this perfect love, and I just felt so defeated sometimes. And I just want to say to not lose hope. Just continue going on dates and continue finding yourself and continue working on who you are and the type of person you want, and become super clear and specific with who you want, and that person will come into your life. So don't lose hope. Just stay really positive, even if it's super hard to do. Just keep putting out what you want, and I promise you, the universe, God, Hashem, your spirit guides, whoever you believe in, will deliver. So don't lose hope. Stay positive. Just keep having fun, going out, dating people, just experience new things, go to the places you love, and the people that also love those things will be there, and maybe they will introduce you to a cousin, a sister, a brother, their daughter, son, whoever. So just keep going out, experiencing, having fun. When you watch videos of people who are getting engaged, or sharing date ideas, or anything relationship wise, just project excitement and love towards those people, which I learned to do pretty later on in my dating experience. Just project love to all those people. If you see a couple walking on the street holding hands, instead of being like, ugh, oh my god, be like, oh my god, I'm so happy for them, because the universe will deliver the excitement that you have. I promise it works. Just have hope, practice those things, and you too will find the love of your life. So I'm sending you so much love if you are going through that, because I know how hard it can be. I know how annoying it can be. I just want to say to not lose hope. Stay positive, stay happy, just keep on going, and you too will be able to share this story one day for yourself. If you stuck around until now, thank you so much. We are absolutely stoked that we're doing this, and I'm excited to share more wedding things on this channel. I'm excited to share more of my fiance on this channel, and just continue to share my journey here in Israel. I so appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you're staying safe, happy, and healthy, and until next time. Oh, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel.